in subjects which hold, we hope, real interest. Because most of the subjects studied in upper college are examined at the end of upper sixth, for many pupils there's no immediate pressure of looming public exams. And this breathing space, we've observed, tends to enable pupils to really focus on enjoying their new subjects and actually devoting themselves to a bit of inquiry and academic exploration, free from the pressure of an exam around the corner. Some pupils, though, those studying a CTEC or a BTEC subject, do have exams this year, but the advantages offered by this, so essentially completing examine content gradually over the 2-year sixth form course, with the opportunity to resit modules in upper sixth, outweighs the negatives, I guess, of having a little more pressure to contend with in lower sixth. With regard to academic enrichment, aside from the many subject societies that we have on offer for pupils and we encourage them to get involved with, one of the key provisions is the EPQ, or the Extended Project Qualification. So working in small groups, typically of half a dozen pupils, with a supervising member of staff, pupils complete an independent research project, which is handed in at the end of the spring term. It's an opportunity to explore a topic or a subject of personal interest. So pupils can choose to do it on whatever they want, as long as they can formulate a workable research question that's pinned to their chosen topic. And we get this enormous variety of topics across each year group, because all pupils do it. And so we hope that it's an opportunity, for people to really enjoy exploring and researching something that they are personally interested in, but it's also a great opportunity to develop research skills and academic writing skills. And we find that pupils really enjoy it, and they get an awful lot from it, and really grow in academic confidence having completed it. It's extremely useful in terms of preparation for undergraduate research work at university. Furthermore, the grade that they receive is equivalent to an AS level, so approximately half an A level. And it can be used to count towards university entry, either as part of a UCAS points offer, or because it qualifies an applicant for a reduced offer. For example, you may have an offer of ABB to study business management at Exeter, but if you've got an A or an A star, A or a B in your EPQ, then the offer is reduced to BBB. So it's very useful, and every single year pupils benefit from that lowering of offers, or indeed of incorporating an EPQ into a points offer on results day in order to get over the line to get to their chosen university. In lower sixth, pupils also take part in the electives programme, which these are non-examined courses which pupils sign up for. They sign up for the course that they're particularly interested in, and they study it for 2 periods a week. And again, it's an opportunity to explore, free from exam pressure, and these electives can be used to enhance a UCAS application. So, for example, if you are applying to said a business course at Exeter, if you've chosen to do the mini MBA elective in lower sixth, that's only going to strengthen your UCAS application. On the subject of further education, as you'd expect, there's a very closely supervised process at college which supports every pupil in exploring their university apprenticeship and career options, in making decisions about what they want to do, and then in putting together and submitting their application. Now, this begins in the summer term of lower sixth, and it features, amongst many other things, a whole week at the end of the summer term called Futures Week, which is dedicated to preparation for the UCAS application. It also includes a lot of careers, research, guidance, and some quite cool sessions which are sort of geared towards the practicalities of life after college, like, for example, experimental cookery and so on and so forth. In the autumn term of upper sixth, pupils make their final choices and they're guided through the application process. And we hope to get every pupil's application off by the half term of the autumn term of upper sixth. In upper college, we expect pupils to work hard, and we expect them to work independently when they are not in lessons. Indeed, pupils are trusted when they're not in lessons, when they have a study period or during prep time. They're trusted to work without close supervision. Prep is set regularly, so homework, and it's to be completed during study periods, during the day, and during prep time in the evening, during which pupils can come here to the library to work if they wish, if they prefer not to work in-house. We set prep via Microsoft Teams assignments, so there's a permanent record of what needs to be done and by when. Pupils can never say, oh, well, I wrote it down wrong, or you didn't set it. And it's really easy for duty staff, or indeed parents. Have we got any parents of day pupils here? Yep, super. So if you're at home and your child tells you that they've done all their prep and they've got every right to be playing the Xbox, you can just have a look at, say, well, show me your team's assignments, and you will be able to spot if they've actually got a rack of prep, built up, and that they're just basically pulling the wool. The prep assignments is also really good because it means that we can see what pupils need to do as teachers, and we can support them with their organisation. We can help them prioritise and learn how to manage their time effectively. If we have concerns about a pupil's ability to work without supervision, we will swiftly put in place measures to provide increased support. For example, we will require them to work under supervision during their study periods, during the day, and so on. So we take that very seriously. A word on reporting. Reports are published every half term, and they're released to you electronically via the parent portal. We use 3 different types of report card, depending on the time of year. When you receive your first report card, and indeed every time thereafter, you'll be linked to 2 documents. One explains the report card formats that we use and why, and one of them explains the grading that we use on the report cards. They're really important documents, so please do read them so that you fully understand what it is that you're looking at and what the grades on your child's report actually mean. This sounds daft, but please do also read the reports. Every year it sounds bizarre, but every year I encounter parents, a small number, thankfully, and it becomes apparent that they're not actually reading their child's reports. We put a lot of time into the reporting process to ensure that the documents are really high quality, and we view them as one of the chief means of communicating with you about your children's progress. So please do access them and follow up if you have any queries relating to them, and I'll tell you how to do that in just a second. Formal parents, there's one formal parents meeting per year. It's conducted remotely using a very efficient online platform, and full details of that and instructions will be shared with you in due course. But that parents meeting for lower sixth happens at the end of the spring term, so I think it's well placed to enable a pretty comprehensive assessment and discussion about pupils' progress so far and their prospects looking ahead. It's also well pitched, given that the pupils are about to embark on that aforementioned UCAS university careers process as well, so it's pitched quite nicely. They have exams, by the way, when they get back after Easter, so it's also well situated to discuss what needs to be done over Easter and any concerns that you have, or we may have, which hopefully won't be any. Beyond parents' meetings, we encourage you, please do contact the school whenever you feel you need to. For academic matters, if you have got queries or concerns, or you want to let us know something, please contact your son or your daughter's tutor. They are your principal point of contact for anything academic. They do please copy in the house parent so that everybody is in the loop. The tutor will, please don't go directly to the head of maths or the French teacher. The teacher will do the legwork there, pulling the colleagues who need to be in the loop into that conversation, and they will come back to you with what you need to know or a resolution to whatever problem you might have flagged. I think that's all I've got for the time being. Does anybody have any questions about anything I've talked about, or indeed anything I haven't mentioned?